Welcome to the show, Live Without Warning. Scared him.
But look, I added stuff to the studio, bro.
I see that.
You see that?
You got your yeah. I see that. Welcome to this edition of the X-Fan Show. According to the title, it's something different to talk about, but it's football, and that's what we're gonna do tonight.
Is it something different?
In a way.
What? You know, Arlington, we were sitting here and we were talking prior to the show. What's up, Javier? We were talking prior to the show. What are we going to talk about and all that? And we've come to the realization that the spring football world is a very toxic place. And the entire realm of it is toxic. Look, as I wear my UFL gear, whatever you want to say, I'm wearing this shirt because I had to go, Arlington, I had to go back to work today for the first time in all summer, and it was miserable.
So?
But Arlington, we sit here and we talk about the stuff, right? All the time. And we were like, you know what? Everybody has talked about the UFL with the James Larson reporting, the Mark Perry. Hey, oh, by the way, if you guys are going to bash, listen, if you're going to bash James Larson, make sure you guys bash Mark Perry also. And make sure you guys bash our show also, because if I'm not mistaken, Arlington, I think we've said a lot of the stuff that these guys have talked about on this show.
Trust me, we've gotten bashed before.
Yeah, you think I care if we got bashed?
That's what I'm saying. Why do you care now?
I don't, to be honest with you. But anyways, back to what I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself. We've talked so much about the XFL, UFL, USFL, all of that. We're going to give you guys something special tonight. We're going to give you a conversation that me and Arlington have a lot when we are not on the air about things. And that's why it says it's something different, but it's football. Arlington, would we like to tell everybody what it is?
Let's talk the Shield, baby. The almighty Shield.
The Shield that now owns 10% of CBS and ESPN, but they do not own a percentage of the UFL. They just own well, they don't own Disney, right? They don't own a percentage of Disney. They just own a percentage of ESPN. That's like saying Pepsi has a percentage in Frito-Lay's. Or that's like saying Frito-Lay's buy Kraft. Do they own Pepsi or Frito-Lay's?
Whoop-de-damn-do.
So we're going to talk about the almighty evil Shield, the NFL, because it's preseason football, boys and girls.
This is Carl.
We're going to talk something different.
Other than the freaking UFL.
Well, Arlington, so we were sitting there in the car, and, you know, we're big football fans and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm a Bears fan. I'm a Bears fan, and I'm a Browns fan, right? I think it's because of Madden. You know, when you played, you remember when you used to play Madden and you got to pick your own team?
Mm-hmm.
Those were two of always the crappiest teams to pick, right?
So I would Cleveland Browns?
Yeah, Cleveland Browns or the Bears, right? So that's who I would always pick with. And then plus, you know, back in the 80s and stuff like that, I wasn't really old enough to boo the Bears suck. I mean, listen, they're not a very good football team right now. I will say this. But Caleb Williams is not a bad football player and not a bad quarterback. He was second among rookies last year in passing yards next to the guy who I thought made a very good argument, Jaden Daniels, to be Rookie of the Year and MVP.
He was going to win Rookie of the Year easy.
Yeah, well, he should have won. He should have won MVP. Most valuable player. He improved that team completely.
The person that should have won the MVP did not win the MVP.
Well,
His
and
name,
Arlington,
and his
if you
name
say
was
that,
Lamar Jackson.
well, if you say that, who had the better stats? Lamar or Josh?
Any man that goes 10-1 touchdown to INT ratio, and it's never been done in the history of the NFL since the stat of yards and touchdowns and interceptions have been made, and you do not win the MVP, you're going to sit here and tell me that Josh Allen deserves that not even the great Aaron Rodgers has ever done in his career?
I'm just saying everything is done by stats. Am I lying?
So what's wrong with his?
Well, that was the one good stat. Josh Allen had all the
The
better
one
stats.
good one.
Hold on. Look, do I think Lamar should have won the MVP? Yeah, I think Lamar should have. I mean, Lamar.
No, you didn't. You thought the right person won the MVP.
No, I didn't. No, I did. I think the wrong people won it. I think it should have been Jaden Daniels. Because look what he did with a team. Look what he did with a team.
Okay.
And the Commanders. They were absolute garbage. See, look right there. Daniels made me win my fantasy football. They were absolute garbage.
Who won me mine?
Do what?
Somebody won me mine. I can't think of who it was.
I can't either. But anyways, Arlington, so these are the kind of conversations that me and Arlington have in the car all the time. And the one that we had this just recently was the top teams in the NFL.
We went AFC and NFC.
We did. So how do we want to start it? Because if you're an NFL fan and you're, here in Missouri and you like those losers that are 4 hours west of St. Louis, their stupid show starts tonight, which I could care less because I don't want to see Patrick Mahomes in a horse-faced Mahomes. I don't want to see anything about them or Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift, right? Don't want to see anything about those two.
Oh, you talking about that. Okay.
Those four idiots. I don't want to see anything about those, right? But do we start with the AFC West? Or do we start with the AFC?
You want to break down? Let's just go with the teams themselves. What's going on, champ?
Oh, Denzel's going Lions number one.
Yeah, he's saying the Lions. That's hard, man.
All right.
I understand it, though. I understand why he says that.
But Arlington, let's break it down for him. Who really is the number one team in the NFC?
The champions, the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's that simple.
Where Denzel is going, man.
Raiders, baby.
Oh, we got Raider fans in the house. I'm a Texans
Andrew.
fan. I'm right there with Predator Couple and
listen. I love CJ. Love CJ Stroud. Love them, bro.
Like I expect them to win another division this year. And hopefully better than the 10-7 marks that they had the last 2 years. Granted, I understand from the last 2 years, injuries, kind of kept them from being. Yeah, and they had a whole bunch of trouble with offensive line help. So
a lot of trouble with offensive line stuff.
Problem with it.
Arlington, so I'll go with it. So I got NFL.com pulled up, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to start with their top 10 because we have 5.
Yeah, go with NFL.com's top 10. And then
so number 10, they have the Minnesota Vikings. So we know this person right here and Daddy Ed from over there at the bottom
big
line.
Minnesota Viking fans
are happy, right? They have them at number 10.
Okay.
Number 9, they have the Los Angeles Rams. Number 8, they have, and it was funny because we were just talking about this team.
We sure was. We sure did.
Green Bay Packers. Number 7, they have the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Slow down.
Okay.
9 Rams. 8 was who?
Packers.
The Packers.
Yeah.
Okay. 7
was the Bucks.
Okay. Is this NFC or is this
this is the top NFL? 10. This is their top 10 list.
Okay. Go ahead.
And then we're going to break it down into our 2 top 5s, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
Which is funny because it kind of correlates to what we were talking about earlier this week, right?
Go ahead.
Number 6, they have the team I'm actually starting to grow to like is the one and only, who should have been the MVP last year and Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels, the Commanders.
Okay.
Number 5, they have the Lions.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, 4, Bills.
Okay.
3, the Chiefs.
Okay.
2, the Ravens.
Ooh.
And number 1, the defending Super Bowl champs, which is another team that I've really grown fond of because of their stuff with autism, how they have the autism stuff all over Lincoln Financial Stadium. Hello, Jackie. The Philadelphia Eagles. And Arlington, you know I've always been a huge Jalen Hurts fan and all of that. I'm a huge Barkley fan and all of that. They have them at number 1.
I bet you have been a Barkley fan.
Huh?
I bet you have been a Barkley fan.
I have. Have you ever heard me say a bad word about Saquon Barkley? No, Arlington. You never have. Him and Derrick Henry, in my opinion, are the 2 best running backs in the game of football today. Give me 2 guys better than those 2 guys right now.
Hey, we stepping on people's toes tonight because shout out to our friends at Texas Talking Football. Shout out to our friends over at the bottom line because, you know, they talk about this all the time and we're
just tired of talking about the UFL. It's so toxic.
So we stepping on their toes tonight.
And plus, this is the X Fan Show. We can talk about whatever we want.
Basically.
You never know. Next week, we might even be talking some wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Next week, look, Arlington, look, it's the man. It's the GOAT.
You know what? Then the schedule just dropped. Come on, man.
We might even be talking basketball. Over here, you don't see. Arlington, zoom out. Let them see. Let them see what I have right here. Right here. Oh, it's Packy. It's Mayweather, Tyson, Ali. You never know.
Why you laughing, Jackie? Why you laughing?
We're tired of talking about we're tired of talking about the UFL. There's nothing going on.
I want to know why you laughing.
We're just tired of talking about it, right, Arlington?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys never know.
Yes,
so you might want to tune in.
I understand, man. I hope he can do the same too because Lamar deserves it, man.
Oh, I agree. Lamar deserves.
I want a Ravens Eagles. If I'm being realistic, I want a Ravens Eagles Super Bowl.
That would be great. That would be nice to see. I would not mind that at all. All right, Arlington. So let's go with the number 1 team. I mean, you got to put the Eagles at number 1 in the NFC. You have to. They're the defending champs.
Well, duh. Of course you have to.
Right? You have to. She goes, I love stepping on the toes. We need more football, period.
Hey, where my dude at? I need Jose. Not Jose. Is that Jose? No, that ain't his name.
Which one? Jorge?
Jorge. Yeah, that's what I need.
Oh, his big old Packers fan. Look, Amanda goes, Lamar is the most inconsistent quarterback of all time. No.
To be inconsistent, you don't have a 10-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. You don't have that. JJ McCarthy has never even seen that yet. Until he gets there, keep Lamar's name out your freaking mouth. That simple, Amanda. Wow. Keep it out your mouth.
You're so angry tonight.
Nope, that's not angry. I'm just letting you know what it is.
Tell me who the number is.
You know what? If you want to use that, then that's why I go.
So, I mean, listen. I mean,
let we talk bad about his Packers. He'll be here.
Hey, listen. World Cup is just around the corner. I'm all about the World Cup.
It's very true. It's very true. And I'm about to get into that. I really am.
The World Cup. It is exciting. We're going to be talking about the World Cup.
Shout out to my friends over at Pigskin and Chill. Tonight they're going to be tuning in with us with the show tonight. So thank y'all for supporting the X Fan Show. So I appreciate you.
And we're also going to be Arlington. I don't know if a lot of people know right now. It's funny. Put up Denzel's comment. Put up Mr. Vance's comment, right? Lamar, Golf, Allen.
Carlos, I'm going to.
Carlos, listen. Arlington's a Texan fan. I'm a Bears fan. Yeah.
So we'll talk about it.
They all have the same problem.
We'll talk about them.
We're going to talk about this because me and Arlington actually talked about this the other day. why Lamar and Josh Allen are having such problems getting to the Super Bowl.
It's
Because
one man.
we have a great comparison for that.
It's
okay,
one man that's keeping
it's
them
one
from getting
man,
there.
just like another one man kept another one great quarterback from getting to a bunch of Super Bowls. I mean, Arlington, listen, the defending champs, it's like I've always said, and like the conversations we had, this is even in the UFC, when we've talked UFCs and stuff like that and boxing, right? You can't take your foot off the gas when you're going against the champ. You can't let it go to the decision. You have to knock the champs out, right? You just can't do it. And until somebody knocks the Eagles off their perch and out of the playoffs, in my opinion, right now, they're still the number one team in the NFL and in the NFC. Am I wrong or am I right?
On the Eagles, yeah. Until somebody knocks them off. And granted, it is going to be very difficult this season for the Eagles to repeat because it always is. I get it.
It's very hard
to be.
And especially in that conference, the NFC East, they have not had a repeating champion in 20 years.
Yes.
Now, that's amazing. Great. That's an amazing stat to believe that you have not had a repeating champ in the NFC for 20 years. That's crazy to think that. But the Eagles have the best shot at doing it. To repeat.
If we're looking at divisions right now, you can sit here and say the NFC East won't be competitive, but it will be because there's a difference at quarterback for the New York Giants, right? And then
you really think he's going to make that much of a difference?
I think he'll make a difference. He did.
You think he's going to make it competitive?
A lot of people were not looking at him when he was in Pittsburgh, and they were competitive.
That is true.
You got to understand that. And now they kind of flopped. They got Aaron Rodgers and taking over Pittsburgh, and you got to hope for the same success there in Pittsburgh. But for New York, it's the definite upgrade over Daniel Jones. Come on, man.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you on that one. Daniel Jones is a bum. I'm not disagreeing with you. Amanda goes, they need Barkley more than they need Hurts. I mean, listen, that's another conversation that me and Arlington have had. Who is the more important player on the field, the quarterback or the running back? I mean, that's another conversation.
We've had that conversation with people in our group.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But we've had that conversation before.
Shout out to my boy, Jersey the King.
Right. And, who's more of an important player, the quarterback or the running back?
Mm-hmm.
You can have a mediocre running back like they did in Tennessee for all those years and have a great running back that literally carries that team.
You said, a mediocre quarterback and a great running back. Well, the problem was that quarterback could not get over the hump, and the running back was the big part of that offense, and they were able to shut that down. That was Detroit Lions of the 90s, man.
That is true with Barry Sanders. So, but okay, Arlington, do we go to the AFC or are we going to stick with our NFC?
So let's stick with the NFC first, since we're already here and we got the champs over in that conference.
Now,
I would say if we're looking
at our number 2.
So Eagles are number 1 in our eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is going to be
No, because we both agree. I think our disagreement came around 4. Was it 3? Okay.
3 or 4. 4. It was at 4.
Yeah, it was at 4.
So number 2, we're saying is the Lions, right?
Hands down. Hands down. They went to the NFC Championship game, right? Against the Eagles. What is it? Wasn't that right?
They didn't.
They
got bounced by the Commanders.
That's right. They got bounced by the Commanders. There's a reason why I moved the Commanders down than I did, and I kept Detroit where they are.
Their majority of their team is still there. It's still strong, and that's the reason why I have not placed the Commanders over the Lions.
Correct.
Because they still have that, but they just got beat by a better team that was a little more hungrier than they were. And if you're going to win,
was it Dan Campbell making some dumb mistakes?
No, I will have to give that to the Commanders being able to take over the mistakes, to make mistakes, have Detroit make mistakes in the game where they were able to pretty much he was out coached.
listen, here's what I'll say about Campbell. And he owned it up on that loss against the Commanders, right? He said, I coached the same way. I coached one way all year. Why would I change it up? You got to give the guy credit for that.
And it sounds like, as of now, they're going backwards. Because remember, Campbell got to the playoffs first time they were in the NFC Championship game. They lost to the Niners, right?
Yep.
And then the season after that, they get to the playoffs and they lose in the division.
Right.
So it's like you're moving backwards instead of moving forward.
But I mean, listen, that's the Lions anyways. That's what they always do. Am I wrong or am I right? That's what they always do.
It's true. It's true. Unfortunately, it's true.
I mean, listen, you still have Jared Goff. You still have Ahmad Brown, right?
St. Brown, yeah.
St. Brown. You possibly have the best running back duo in there with Thunder and Lightning, basically, right?
Montgomery and Gibbs, right? Yeah.
Right. Your Aiden Hutchinson's coming back next year.
We hope.
You're hoping. I mean, it's just a team that has all of its pieces there. And you bring Hutchinson back to that defense. It's hard to put them any lower than number 2.
Okay. So I'm going number 2 with the Lions. So
am I.
Okay.
So now number 3
is the team that beat the Lions to get to the AFC Championship game, and that's the Commanders. Granted, with this team with Jaden Daniels, and he showcased why he's the best quarterback in last year's draft. The big issue, though, however, is this Terry McLaurin situation.
Yes.
And that's why I had to bring them back a bit, because as much as we want to sit here and say, well, Jaden can work with pretty much anybody, you're going to need a Terry McLaurin who helped me so much during fantasy. You know what? Jaden was my quarterback.
Right, yeah.
Jaden was my quarterback. Come on, man. Yeah. He said,
well, that's what we're saying. That's why we're saying if he's not there, that's why we didn't put him against.
It's going to make it a little difficult, but it's like you got to have that cohesive unit that they had from last season back again this year. And Terry just want to get paid, man. All Terry want to do is he believes that he should get paid.
I mean, listen, the guy has put up the numbers, right? This was his really first big year where he broke out because he actually had a quarterback finally that could throw to him. And I mean, I remember on Sundays when me and Amanda were watching games and her being, a huge Viking fans. But if the Commanders were on at the same time as the Vikings were on, we were watching the Commanders game because you didn't know what Jaden Daniels was going to do.
And Jaden Daniels did catch your attention.
Caught your attention? I mean, I don't even like the color red, Arlington, but I would wear a number
maroon,
5.
Sir. It's maroon, okay?
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't even like the color maroon, but I would wear a number 5 maroon Commanders jersey just because of Jaden Daniels. That's how much this kid captivated me. This is why I made the point. Arlington, you're talking about a team who was in almost a dead last year or the year before, right? We've never seen a rookie quarterback come into the league like this kid did. Okay? Take the team from nearly dead last in their division and take them to the conference championship. As great as CJ Stroud was, did the Texans get to the AFC championship in Stroud's first year? They didn't, did they?
What you mean?
But they did the Texans under CJ Stroud's first rookie year. Did they get to the AFC championship?
Well, no, because they ran into a guy by the name of Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, all I'm saying is this.
I'm sorry. Time out. They got to Lamar Jackson. Is who that was.
Right. All I'm saying is this. When is the last time you saw a rookie quarterback take his team that was dead last, basically, and take them to the championship game in their division.
Now, see, I get where you're coming from with this, but
what does it mean to be the most valuable player? You take that player off the team, and that team is terrible, correct?
I get where you're coming from with that. I really do. But in this situation here that you're discussing, I think Daniels had a little bit of an easier path to get there.
Did he? It's still the NFL, bro.
Any given Sunday, something can happen, right?
Exactly. I mean,
Ravens and the two defeats that CJ Stroud has had in the playoffs are both high caliber.
I'm not disagreeing.
Playoff teams. Granted, the Ravens did not get the job done last year.
No, I'm not taking anything away from CJ. We've had the conversation with CJ. You know I love CJ Stroud, right? Okay, Russell Wilson, 2012.
Joey's in the house. What's up,
Joey's
Joey?
in the house. 2012, Arlington.
I knew he would get in on this conversation.
2012, Arlington.
Okay. Let me,
you know what?
While we're doing it, I'm going to go to
look
that
it up?
season. Absolutely.
So we both go with the Commanders at number 3 in the NFC. Now, this is where we differ on our number 4 spots, right?
Mm-hmm.
As you're looking that up, I'll go at my number 4.
I had to. I had to
he said he
disagree
went
with
to
him.
the divisional. Okay.
Yeah, I had to disagree with him.
What?
I had to disagree with him. Yeah, because he said it that they went to the division.
Right. Yeah.
But
So then
I don't think he was I think he's the first rookie quarterback to ever take him to.
Did Roethlisberger? But that would have been in
No,
06.
that was second year.
That was his second year, right?
That was 2000.
Shit, would it have been Brady?
4?
Would it have been Brady?
Brady wasn't a rookie. He was a second year guy.
Okay. Just Google the last rookie quarterback. Marino.
Oh,
okay.
No.
That was at 84, though. Marino was 84. Here, Arlington. Here's what I do.
That wasn't his rookie season, though.
Yes, it was. 84 was his rookie season.
No, sir. That was his second year when he threw for 5,000 yards,
Look,
man.
here,
Sorry.
I'm going to ask Jim and
I was going to say 2004 for Big Ben. I can't.
Hey, Jim and who was the last rookie quarterback before Jaden Daniels to take their team to the division championship?
The conference championship,
the conference
brother.
championship game in the NFL.
You already messed it up.
That would be Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers. He took them to the NFC Championship game in 2022.
Brock Purdy, Jim and says.
Purdy?
Yep. Brock Purdy took the 49ers to the NFC Championship game in his rookie year.
You know what?
More about Purdy, or maybe another rookie quarterback.
No, Jim and Okay.
You know what? I'll give it to him then. The only reason why, because he didn't start the season like Jaden Daniels did.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Let's ask Jim and again. Jim and the last rookie quarterback to take their team to the NFC. Hold on.
I can do this.
Jim and who was the last rookie quarterback that started the season and finished the season in the NFL to take their team to the championship game, their conference's championship game?
That's a bit of a tricky question.
Okay.
It depends on how you.
No, go on, Jim and
The last rookie quarterback to do that was Sean King, who led
It's
the Tampa Bay
Daniels only.
Buccaneers to the NFC Championship game in 1999.
He said Sean King started the season and ended the season. That was 1999.
That's right. Sean King was the last rookie quarterback to start and finish the season and take his team to the conference championship game. It happened in 1999 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And that's pre-Jaden Daniels, correct?
Yeah, it's 4 other quarterbacks that's done it.
Jaden Daniels. We're talking about NFL history here. So it's
Did
all
he
before
start
he
the
even
season
entered the
though?
league.
Did Jaden Daniels start the season last year
No.
as the quarterback?
He's not the person I'm talking about.
Yes, Jaden Daniels did start last season as the quarterback. He was named the starter for the Washington Commanders and played in all of their games.
Now, Gemini's really never wrong. Now, Gemini said the last quarterback to
Okay.
start the season.
No, here's the thing. He said he was King was labeled inactive for the first 7 games of that year. And this is the year that they went against the Rams, right?
Okay.
No, Carlos. The 5K year was 84. In his rookie season, remember, he was part of that 83 draft class with John Elway, Ty Marinovich, Dan Marino. Who was the other one? Because they all said they were 0-7, and Jim Kelly was the other.
Okay. So
here's the
this
thing.
is, yeah, go ahead.
Roethlisberger is probably the only one that started the year and made it all the way to the conference championship his rookie season.
So then it would have been 04.
He started the year. He started the year
Mm-hmm.
and made it all the way.
Okay, so we're talking 21 years ago that Jaden Daniels. It's only been done since Jaden Daniels, since 04. You see what I'm saying? That's an amazing stat on a team that was absolute garbage the year before. They didn't really add anybody to the team other than Jaden Daniels.
I have to take that back now. I
Yeah.
have to take that back. The only reason why I say that is because that year, Tommy Maddox was the starter with Ben Roethlisberger. So Jaden Daniels is the only one from start to finish that has taken a team to the conference championship in his rookie season.
Well, Gemini said Sean King. So
Sean King was inactive.
all right, well that's fine.
But
All right, Arlington.
Gemini's
Here's
wrong.
where we
Sorry.
differ at, right? And originally I had the Rams at number 4, right? And I don't think you did either. You didn't have the Rams. Did you have the Rams at number 4?
No, I did not.
Okay. But I'm going to change it up. Even though we started talking about it, and before we got down here, I was watching the game against the Browns and the Browns and Carolina game, right? I'm gonna change it up. It's a team that gets overlooked a lot, but I'm gonna say the Tampa Bay Bucks are the 4th best team in the NFC. 4th best team
Okay.
in the NFC.
I think I have a feeling where you're going with this.
What's up, Marco? And the reason why is let's look at the players that they've had. Let's just look. UFL is hiring a ticket manager for Columbus, Ohio. Doesn't surprise me.
But that's not what we're talking about tonight.
We're not doing UFL talk. We're so tired of all the hatred and the blasting. I'm going to have to look into that. So that'd be interesting that they're hiring a ticket person in Columbus, Ohio. But
It sound like Paroli stuff.
it does sound like Rapoli stuff. And hopefully by September 30th, we get some kind of announcement from the guy. Other than bashing the league officials like Russ Brandon, Daryl Johnson, Danny Garcia, and The Rock.
Oh, he
like
didn't
does.
do that. But
Oh,
come on,
yes,
back
he
to-
did. You go back and watch his interview.
I know, bro. Come on, man.
Listen, I mean, what Baker Mayfield has done down in Tampa in that year, it's all good, Brett. No worries, man. We just didn't want to talk about UFL stuff because it's been nothing but negativity over the last few weeks and a lot of, just the bashing of everybody. We wanted to do something different tonight, even though I'm still wearing my football stuff. Baker getting that opportunity to play under Brady and to watch him and what Todd Bowles has done down there to create a culture with that defense that they have. Mike Evans, again, you're talking about a guy in 10 and 11 years, has had 1,000-yard receiving every single year. Well, Mike Rapoli's hiring his own marketing.
Stay with the subject, bro. I knew you was gonna get off topic the minute
Right.
you saw that.
Just the Tampa has such a good team, and a lot of the players are coming back that they had for this year. That I just don't see, as much as I think the Rams might have been the fourth best team with Stafford not there right now with hurt and all that. I'm going to have to say I'm going to have to go with the Bucs as my fourth best team.
You know what? I will give you benefit of the doubt with that because that was my pick. Is the Buccaneers.
But you argued with me earlier when I said the Bucs.
I said not the Rams though. You said the Rams initially.
Oh, okay, you're right. Okay, yeah, you're right. My bad.
You said the Rams, so don't do that.
You're right. No, I just said you're right. I was arguing for the Rams.
No, okay. You know what? I did change my pick. On that. I said
Angel brings up a good
the Packers were the fourth best team.
Yes, you did. And I have the Packers as the fifth best team.
The Bucs were my fifth best team.
Right. So we were switched there. The reason why you said that the Packer is because you like Jordan Love more than you like Baker Mayfield.
I sure do.
My thing with Jordan Love is he hasn't had that signature win yet, where Baker has had a couple of those.
You said Jordan Love has not had a signature win. You can't be serious right now.
He's only had like one compared to Baker's.
What does it freaking take to get? Did he not just kill the Cowboys?
I'm not
on
disagreeing.
Their turf?
Listen, come on. The Cowboys last year, that's a terrible team.
We're not talking about I'm talking about the previous year before then. They just crashed the party.
Okay, I'll give you that. I like Jordan Love. My problem with Jordan Love is the shoes that he has to fill. Coming back from
I don't even think that's the case,
bro. Two legends.
Makes himself an opportunity for a legendary status in Green Bay.
I'm not disagreeing with you. If Jordan Love could somehow get at least one Super Bowl for the Packers, that puts him right in the conversation with
the
Aaron Rodgers and Brett
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, absolutely.
If he wins 2, then that puts him right there with Brett Favre as the greatest Packer quarterback. If he wins 3,
you put him in the Bart Starr
above all of them.
You put him in the Bart Starr category.
I'm just saying, dude. I mean, Jordan Love, there's 2 jobs in the NFL I would hate. Being the Dallas Cowboy quarterback and the Green Bay Packer quarterback. Yeah.
I don't think he has anything to worry about. If you have a system like he has in Green Bay
I'm not
right
disagreeing with you. Just the pressure you have.
Wait a minute. You want pressure? I'll give you pressure.
Okay.
Be the Cleveland Browns quarterback.
I don't think that's any pressure because nobody expects the Browns to do shit.
That's my point. That's my point.
So that ain't pressure. You just got to be mediocre at best.
That's pressure, dude.
They have a 52-year-old that sat on the couch all last year, Joe Flacco. That's going to be their starter. What pressure is that, bro? Come on.
He still has to perform, man.
Look. There's no pressure. There ain't no pressure.
You're wrecking my life.
There's no pressure to be the Browns quarterback. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure at all. So that is our top 5 for the NFC.
On the NFC side, okay.
Jordan Love's got pressure because he's following in the footsteps in the shadow of 2 great. Regardless if you love him or hate what Brett Favre has done in his personal life and how much of a weirdo the enigma Aaron Rodgers is, right? Yeah, right.
Most teams.
Right. I mean, come on, dude. They had 3 quarterbacks over the last 35 seasons.
Hey, Jordan Love has been in the playoffs the last 2 seasons, man.
I'm not disagreeing with you that Jordan Love's not good.
I don't think it's pressure for him in Green. I mean,
I think it is, bro.
I think it's more pressure for Lamar Jackson.
No, here's why I'll tell you with Love, right? Why do you think Rodgers got out of Green Bay? Because of the pressure, because he didn't win that second championship. He won that first one. You got to go watch the Enigma, and it explains a lot of why Aaron Rodgers thinks the way that he thinks about Green Bay and when his time in Green Bay. By the time Aaron Rodgers got out of Green Bay, he hated it. Those people in Green Bay, man, they're freaks. They're nut jobs for football, just like all these us UFL fans are nut jobs for the UFL. They're nut jobs, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're just nut jobs. Just like UFL fans. Us UFL fans are nut jobs. We keep watching garbage product because they keep putting garbage out there for us, but we keep watching it and they just keep screwing us over year after year, and we keep watching it.
I like that comment from JR. Any Patriot quarterback has the most pressure on them.
I mean, that is true. That is true. All right, Arlington, let's get to the AFC. I mean, it's obvious who the number one team in the AFC is, Arlington. As much as we both like the Ravens and as much as we both like Lamar Jackson, right? Until you knock off the Kingdom.
Yeah,
I don't care. Put up our list of where we put the teams, Arlington. Where did we put?
You talking about the NFL teams that
Yeah, where they put them. Where they put the top 10
right? It's only 3 teams on this list.
No, the NFL, their top 10. Right. The top 10, they had the Chiefs at number 3. Okay, NFL, this is your league. How do you put the defending AFC champions?
I know why. I know why they did that.
I get it. But why do you put them at number 3? They're the defending AFC champs. They're not number 3. They're number 1 in the AFC. That's it. That's all there is to it. Sandy, I'm a UFL fan. I ain't just a Battlehawk fan because even with the Battlehawks and we don't have these other teams, we don't have a league. So you got to be a league. You got to be a league person. That's the thing. You got to be a league person. But I love you, Sandy. And I will call you. I do apologize. I've just been busy. Arlington, do we disagree that the Chiefs are the number 1 team in the AFC?
Much as I hate it. Hey, what's going on,
What's
Wyatt?
up, Wyatt? They are.
I hate it. But yes.
I do too.
I'm hoping your boy is tuned in and he's hearing this. So
no, he's sitting in his recliner in his man cave right now, rubbing his bald head, watching the Kingdom. That's what he's doing. That is what the good doctor is doing right now.
The good doctor is at it
as we
again.
speak. For the last 47 minutes, he has been rubbing his bald head and his belly, watching.
And Gene Michael.
Right. What is up, Big Papa?
Hey, and I already know why. I already know
too.
why.
I do too.
I already know why he's officially a Mizzou fan. But
hey, congratulations to
team.
Big Papa
Listen,
G's daughter.
There is a great chance that the Jets can make some noise in that
There
AFC.
is.
We ain't even get to the teams that could potentially get there. We ain't going by the top teams, but let's move on to the AFC. Say everyone in St. Louis should hate the Chiefs, but you cannot deny they are good right now, and St. Louis Chiefs fans can't name their quarterback before.
He's got a point. What I think, I miss you too. Why? I think the last great quarterback they had might have been Lynn Dawson.
Dang, you really going that far back, sir?
Yeah.
There were some good ones.
Who?
They had some good ones, man. Trent Green was not bad in Kansas.
Who?
Trent Green, St. Louis's Trent Green. Come on, man.
Oh, really? He was good? Yeah, he had a cup of coffee.
Listen, dealing with Marty Ball, it was okay. It was fine, man.
Who?
Marty Schottenheimer. Stop hating.
I know who Marty Schottenheimer is, but who was his quarterback?
It was Trent Green. He had a bunch of quarterbacks too. He had Joe Montana as his quarterback.
Yeah, okay, Joe Montana was sitting on the sideline smoking cigarettes like Terry Bradshaw and Johnny Unitas at the end of their career. I mean, by the time they got Joe Montana, it was like watching O.J. Simpson play for the San Francisco 49ers. David Craig. Who's that? They ain't had a good quarterback since Lynn Dawson. Listen, we can agree on where we put these 2 and 3 teams because they are very interchangeable.
Understood, Sandy, and that's great.
Yeah, the 2 and 3 teams are the 2 and 3 team is very interchangeable in the AFC.
Who's your 2 team?
I mean, listen, who's Alex Smith? Oh, you're talking about the guy that was drafted first by the 49ers, sucked into 49ers, and then went to the Chiefs and sucked even there too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Alex Smith was not a good quarterback. Wasn't a good quarterback. I mean, I feel bad for what happened to the dude, having his leg all mangled up like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was never an Alex Smith fan. Listen, I don't care how you put them, Ravens, Bills, 2A, 2B.
Yeah,
It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick between those two guys right there for the simple fact is those two great quarterbacks. And me and Arlington have argued this point back and forth about who's better, Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. Because at points, Lamar Jackson didn't have really anybody around him, but would carry that team. Now he's got Derrick Henry.
Now, this fourth best team is.
Well, no, am I wrong, Arlington, when we're arguing this point, right?
I'm not arguing this at all.
The reason why poor Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson don't have a Super Bowl yet is because of the guy that's on the number one team, Todd Blackridge. Are you kidding me? You gotta love Carlos. You gotta love Carlos. You gotta be. I mean, it's because of Patrick Mahomes. Just like Peyton Manning only has 2 Super Bowls because of Tom Brady. If you take those two guys out of the AFC and put them in the NFC, they might have some more championships. But as long as they're in the AFC and there's a guy that wears the number 15 on his chest, it's going to be really hard for Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson to get a Super Bowl. Am I right, Arlington?
It's there. It's there now, man. It's there to knock them off. I think this is the year that the Chiefs do not see a Super Bowl again.
Oh, Big Papa G sent me something. Okay. So here we go.
But you got a voice message? I can't hear it.
This was from his daughter to his daughter from Brady Cook, the future Hall of Fame quarterback. As he calls the Jets quarterback, the future Hall of Famer. Sent his daughter,
why he said that.
Sent his daughter a message, right? I mean, listen. If that was the case, then the Chiefs would have won the Super Bowl and had a three-peat if the refs loved Patrick Mahomes. Listen, it's just that simple.
You think it's changed now?
I mean, maybe. All right, Arlington, who do we have as the number 4 team in the NFC?
That is the tough one right now, man, because there are 3 teams right now that can hold that 4th spot.
Is there?
Yes. There are 3 teams right now that can hold that 4th spot. 2 of them are in the same division as the Kansas City Chiefs. The other one is the lone shark, the lone person in the AFC South. That's the other team.
Listen, I'll say this. I'll give the Texans my number 4 spot. I'll give my Texans number. Do what?
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give them that too. But that's difficult, man.
It is, but the number 5 one is possibly the hardest one to do. And it really isn't because the Jags got it. LOL. Yeah, no.
They did have it. Tony Khan messed
the 5th best team in the NFC.
The AFC?
And the AFC. It's amazing on what this team and what this coach has done with absolutely nothing. This man went into an organization with nothing. No draft picks, nothing.
He had a draft pick.
One.
that put them
That
in the
one is
playoffs.
panned out, but I'm just saying.
That one put them in the playoffs. It's the same one.
He went in to a team that they basically gave Russell Wilson everything. This coach comes in and says, I got jack shit. I need to do something. And now he has his team in a prime spot, and that's the Denver Broncos. Regardless of what you want to say, I mean, listen, in my opinion, Sean Payton is a great head coach. In the game today, he might be, as much as I hate Andy Reid because of what Andy Reid has done in Kansas City. Listen, Sean Payton might be the second best coach in the NFL.
Oh, man, I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate this very much.
Am I right?
I disagree, sir. I disagree on the fifth best team.
Oh, you're not going with the Broncos now, where before you were. So now I got to hear why you're not.
Because the fifth best team is their head coach is a brother of a top team that we just spoke about.
Oh.
And that nobody's giving them the credit that they actually deserve.
It's true.
Granted, they had a run-in with the Houston Texans.
That is true.
And it didn't fall in their favor. However, this team could potentially, I know it's going to be difficult, they could potentially challenge the Kansas City Chiefs for that division. But that's only, like you guys keep saying, if the refs don't swallow their whistles for them. And that's the LA Chargers.
It's funny that you say that, Arlington, because your fifth best team is 13th in the league. My fourth best team, our fourth best team, the Houston Texans are ranked 14. So, listen, I'll give the Chargers an honorable mention. Okay? But you can't deny what the Broncos and what Sean Payton has done with that team. You can't deny it. But I see where you're coming from with the Chargers. I can go with that. Okay. So, guys, this is the kind of stuff me and Arlington talk about in the car. But we talk about off the air. So
yes, it is true.
So we figured we'd bring you guys something totally different tonight.
Surprisingly different. If there's a team that could potentially bypass all of that and make the playoffs, somebody that did not make the playoffs and get to the playoffs this year, it would have to be the New York Jets. I think the New York Jets can get to the playoffs this season.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you about the New England Patriots? I know it's not being talked about because of how bad they've been the last few years after Brady left. But you went and got Mike Vrabel. Granted, was a winning head coach with Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Jets got Aaron Glenn. The Panthers have not been talked about either. And I think the Carolina Panthers are also going to be one of the more competitive teams. Yes, I did. I said the J-E-T-S.
Listen,
Jets.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
All right.
I
believe in Aaron
the Carolina
Glenn, baby.
Panthers.
I believe in Aaron Glenn. I think that they're going to have similar success to what the Houston Texans was able to pull off. Sound crazy. Good. Let me be the crazy one here. But I think Aaron Glenn is going to have a lot of some major success in New York. It might shock some people.
Yeah, You're
right.
You're being nuts. You're being nuts is what you're
Good.
being.
Let me be the nuts.
Yeah.
The
Arlington,
Carolina Panthers,
it's funny, Arlington. What a lot of people don't realize is right here in Missouri, just in our general area, right? We have a Division I football team in our area, Arlington, that's literally 35 minutes away from us, right? I believe in Joe Hendry. You gotta love Joey.
he must have showed up tonight.
He did. There's a team, Arlington, that's a Division I team that if you don't want to make that 2.5-3 hour drive to Columbia, like Big Papa G. And guys, if you're in Columbia, make sure you guys look up Big Papa G because he will be down there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. If I'm not mistaken, spinning some records, Arlington. Big Papa G will. But if you don't want to make the 3.5 hour drive, 2.5, 3 hour drive from where you're at, Arlington, just 35 minutes west of here, there's a little Division I school called Lindenwood University. And it just happens to stew. They're doing a fan fest this Saturday. Open practice from 5 to 7. The fan fest is from 7:15 to 9 o'clock. You can meet the team, autographs, games, prizes, free food, and watch a movie on the video. Wow, that's pretty cool. They're doing a movie on the video board of Leo. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it, Arlington? But MoBAP is not a Division I school. Lindenwood is a Division I school now. And they're going to have free admission and free food this Saturday out at Lindenwood University. I know Rick Story is starting to get really big with the Lindenwood University. We're going to try to get Matthew Gregory on, who is the guy of the ticketing here over the next few weeks. And we're going to try to get some Lindenwood players on and over the next few weeks to talk about Division I. Arlington, are you going to try to go to some? Have you ever been to a Division I football game? Because I don't think I ever have. You have?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I went to Colorado, Kansas, in Kansas City.
Is SEMO a Division? But
Yes,
SEMO's not close, Sabrina.
That's in Cape.
That's in Cape. That's 2 hours away, just like Mizzou is 2 hours away. This is 35 minutes away. Am I right, Arlington?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
about 30, 35 minutes away.
Arlington, do we got anything else?
We got to do you want to do some more of this next week, or do you want to continue a little bit with that?
Well, I mean, listen, we'll see how it works. But Arlington, I do want to do something, right?
Okay.
It was funny because as I'm on Facebook and I'm looking, right? Guys, and I'm going to give you guys the prime example of why me and Arlington decided to do something different on tonight's show. Literally, we heard, how long ago did we hear now, Arlington, from the new guy in St. Louis? Or the new guy in the UFL, Mike Rapole?
About 2 weeks now, 2-3 weeks.
2 weeks. We haven't heard anything else since then, have we not, Arlington, right?
Right.
All we did hear say is that, hey, we're going to Columbus, Ohio. We all wanted to sit here and bet. Hey, we might talk about the Slam. You never know, but that's more Amanda and them. Hey, I mean, I doubt the Archie B. Hawk will be there. I doubt that. And I doubt there's going to be any marketing folks from the Battlehawks out there. I doubt it, but it'd be great to see them if they are. I got to check something real quick, Arlington. Hold on. What is this? I see you repping. Oh, okay. But Arlington, how is it that you have a league and you have a guy who makes a post and breaks something, right? You don't refute what the man says. Not just one man, but multiple people have reported that you're moving 4 teams. The league has not refuted any of that, right? And then today, you post a job for ticketing in Columbus, Ohio. Oh, wait. If I'm not mistaken, Arlington, that was one city that not just James Larson said, right? Not that Mark Perry said, not that we had talked about or anybody had talked about, but you post a job about ticketing in Columbus. This is why, people, I am tired of talking about the UFL, because they just blatantly disrespect the fans every single time. Every single time. And if you guys think in any one of these 4 cities that weren't mentioned that your team can't get moved, think again. Think again. Because I can tell you this, Arlington. And oh, by the way, Arlington. Right, Sandy, and then say nothing. Absolutely nothing. And Arlington, I'm going to just give you a little speculation. Some unauthorized speculation. Championship game ain't going to be here. I think it might be where they're selling for the new tickets. Just maybe. That's just my unauthorized speculation. Oh, you're going to pull it up? There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Make sure the information is fluid. Sandy, say what you want. Say what you want. I can tell you this. They're very pissed with St. Louis because St. Louis did show up to the championship the last 2 years. I can tell you that. Say what you want. You had a team that increased while all other teams decreased, and that team is getting moved. You have a 3-time defending champion that's on the verge of getting moved. Attendance dropped across the board. I'm telling you, if you don't think a team can get moved, think again. Because nobody thought those other 4 teams were going to get moved, and they're getting moved. And they just showed it. Arlington, pull it up again. They just showed you where the ticket sales are going on in Columbus. They've never once refuted anything that anybody has ever reported. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, Arlington, I'm done. If you guys like the show, let us know. We might do something different. You never know. Arlington, I actually like the show. It was a refresher to not talk about the UFO.
I like doing it tonight.
Huh?
Next time we'll jump off, we'll say something like,
what do you guys want to talk about?
And we're going to leave it right here on this one.
just like that.
Just like that. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining us. Spurge. You know who that is.
I'm the A-Train. Yep. We'll see y'all next time.